Hey up lads and lasses, Damfire here, and we are back with some more MechWarrior 5. We are running mods now, so this is going to be a very different playthrough to some extent. So we are running yet another Mech Lab. Yeah, it's got a cool shot, we got UAVs, all sorts of cool stuff. The Mech Lab is unlocked in the same style as MechWarrior Online. Reloaded was the one I was originally going to use, but that's no longer in use anymore. It's been stopped, and the guy that developed it has stopped doing that. So somebody else has thankfully picked it up, and we have yet another Mech Lab to thank for that. TT Rules AI increases improved AI behavior for more human-like decisions. This is both for us and our opponents, which is quite cool. And we have yet another weapons, adding loads of cool stuff. We got MRMs and stuff like that, and again, these are locked behind times, so they're not broken. You know, like, I don't get light and heavy MGs till 3068 and stuff like that, so we'll be fairly far into the game to find some of these, which isn't too bad. Obviously some are already unlocked because they're around at the start of when we start in this game, and there is lost tech, so we can get Gauss rifles and all sorts of fun stuff. So we have some really cool stuff going on. So we're going to start a new career. I fancied playing as House Curator. They start off with 4 light mechs, no medium mechs, so be a bit more of a challenging start. Rasselhaig was also an option because it starts later, but only 20 years, so it's not too bad. And we'll see Rasselhaig anyway as House Curator because they spawn up here. I think the first area that we can go fight in is Rasselhaig itself, or one of that sort of area. Anyway, so that'll be a bit of fun. So we're going to start a new career as House Curator. We have seen the intro, so we are going to skip that. Nothing has changed there. The mods are only, the Mech Lab, the AI, and yeah, so it should be a more challenging game overall. We have the options of fitting a little bit better. We are the Cyber Combine, and I want the, I like that one. I didn't think we used that last time. Yeah, no, we're going for that one. Go for the skull. So we are going to be Curatus, and let me show off the Mech Lab for you guys so you get an idea of what's going on here. So we go to loadout, we hit details. So here you can see that we have lots of stuff going on. We have engines, engine heat sinks. We can upgrade these to double heat sink engines, gyros as well. You can get better gyros so you can rotate around faster. Structure, you can get endo steel and light endo steel and that kind of stuff to lower the mech's weight, so you can get bigger weapons and that kind of thing on it. Armor as well, ferrofibrous is in here, double armor's in here, all that good stuff. So we have a lot of options. We're fitting targeting systems as well are around, and sensors as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of stuff we can do. Obviously everything's very expensive, so we're gonna be a bit careful to start with. First off, I do want to pull the jump jets off these mechs and hopefully max out the armor a little bit, because they are very squidgy, these light mechs. And as useful as jump jets are, don't necessarily need them. We max out the armor entirely with just removing jump jets. We're gonna have to drop something else. Which SRM ammo we got? 1 ton. For an SRM 4. We got a half ton. We buy a half ton. Oh. So we have UAV drones. These have 4 drones. You can deploy them. They give you an 800-meter radius. They can detect and share their targets. So great for missile boats and stuff like that. Yeah, there's a lot more going on here. Should be quite a bit more fun. I kind of tempted to drop the SRM4 because we do really want the armor, and I don't think the added firepower it's bringing is like technically necessary. What do you think? and then put more heat sinks in to fill out the weight. I mean, we can get a single. Oh. Let's put two jump jets in, and then yeah, I think we're good to go there. I don't want a bit more back armor than that. Let's go up to 9. No, let's go up to 10 on the mid rear. 8's probably all right for those sides. Sensors, expendable mental. We don't own any, unfortunately. Advanced sensors are far too expensive. We only have 3 mil. I think that'll do. I mean, we're underweight, which does suck a little bit, but I don't think I can really get anything in. I mean, is there an SRM2? Is that even worth me taking? SRM2. What are you, 1 ton? We'd lose half a ton of armor. That's not worth us taking, I think. We're going to run like that for now. Panther. Check this guy's loadout. PPC. So he has 4 energy weapons here. So we could drop the PPC and equip him with 4 medium lasers, for an example. So the ability that we have here is actually really quite cool to do so much stuff with. But again, going to drop the jump jets here. Move the SRM ammo into the legs so it doesn't get blown up. Max out the armor. You won't need as much back armor because you shouldn't be too close. You are running a PPC, so the AI should recognize that he's running a PPC and fight accordingly to that. We could potentially drop the SRM4 for an SRM6. We've got 3 tons. Yeah, an extra ton. Yeah. Let's buy an SRM6. Stick that in there. So he's got an SRM6 now instead, which is quite a nice little upgrade for him. We've got a little bit of armor left over, so we can put a bit into the head, and should be good. I should check the Jenner, actually. I might be able to do a bit more head armor on the Jenner as well. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to, right? Why didn't I think of that earlier? Details. SRM4, go. Jump jets, go. SRM ammo, go. And the max armor button doesn't work in the mod, I believe. 8 armor on the rear should be plenty here. Get these armor on the arms up so our arms don't just disappear. Let's go up to 10 on the rear center again. Max out this arm. Max out the torsos. And max this out over here. Max the leg. Try and get 2 jump jets in. I reckon I can. What I had before, right? So 1 jump jet. Oh, there we go. 1 jump jet on each side. So there is jump jet slots now, so you can't just plonk them anywhere, and they are on set mechs. Just shy. Can we get a 3rd jump jet in and then drop the head armor? Yeah, there we go. 35 tons, 3 jump jets, 4 medium lasers. That should be plenty. We got loads of armor. Spider, that's a lot of jump jets you're running there, mate. What are we gonna do here? Yeah, its armor's really low as well, so don't need too much armor here because its weapons are all on the center torso. So let's max that out. Again, you're a bit more close range, so we're gonna up your armor a little bit. Try and keep as many of these jump jets on as possible. I shouldn't really need to up the armor on the head due to the fact that if they're managing to shoot this in the head while it's moving at 130 kilometers per hour, I would be very, very impressed. But yeah, we want to let's try and max the armor up, I think, on the arms as well, just to keep it around. It can shield with them, and we'll drop 2 heatsinks. 2 jump jets, and we'll get a bit more head armor just because we have a bit of spare tonnage. That looks good to me. It's a shame this thing hasn't got any other weapons. It has AMS slots, but we don't own any AMS. I don't believe there's any on the market. Yeah, I've got gyros and stuff on the market. There is engines on the market as well. I don't believe there's XL yet. I think XL will come in later on, and light as well. Yeah. That'll have to do. So queue that up, and we have our Locust left. Let's check out the Locust. You don't have... You got max armor anyway. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, nothing I can really change there, I don't believe. Yeah, so the Locust stays as is. Right, we are queued up, 11 days. Let's jump onto the star map and go have a wander about. Should we hit Pinnacle first? As I was saying, Rasselhaig is just there, so you know, we'll see that change at 3035 when they appear. Black Market, Warzone, and Defense. I think a Warzone would be a nice first test pilot, right? Let's do the Warzone. We do the Defense after. It'd be interesting to see if the AI mod fixes our AI and stops them running through the base and just blowing up the base for the enemy. We didn't do paint. That's something we really do definitely need to do. So let's have a look at the Jenna paint mech. So we are playing as House Curator, so I think we take the Curator style, which is pretty cool, I think, and get the colors going on it. So I think primary, we're going to go for the gray again. Secondary will be our cyan. Nice and bright, or sort of cyan anyway, like that. Yeah. Tertiary, we'll go white. Kind of looks like a Dali painting, doesn't it? Someone's just slapped paint all over it. Or that Dali. Yeah. It's small mechs. It's going to look a bit weird. They might look better on the other mechs. We got an achievement. You get that achievement every run. Yeah, I think it'll look cool on the bigger mechs. I mean, actually, I kind of like it on the Spider. It looks cool. Locust. Yeah, the Locust and Jenna look a bit weird. The Panther, it's okay. The Spider looks pretty banging. Right. So, home. New transmission. We have read that before. That's about getting up to rank 4 for missions. So, the Warzone is for Curator, which is quite nice. So, we can jump into that. Do we want salvage first? How much salvage can we get? Probably not enough, right? 9 salvage shares. Yeah, I think we're going to go D-bills first. No, we'll go salvage first. We'll just pick up some stuff. We've got a bit of money. We're okay for now. Do I want to pilot the Jenna? Yes. We'll pilot the Jenna. It'll be a bit of fun. I was thinking about taking the Spider, actually, because I like spiders to an extent. Ashaki Nazari on the Panther, Hayato Ito on the Spider, and Nia Abara on the Locust. A cool helmet, isn't it? Yeah, let's ready up. So, yeah, the AI mod means that the enemy AI and our AI will they'll act more human-like, which is quite cool. That's a nice little thing. And they'll try and stick to their weapons a little bit better. If they're running PPCs, they'll try and keep that range a bit more. If they're running LRMs, they'll keep that range a bit more instead of running in, which we saw with the unmodded version. The LRM boats seem to want to brawl for some reason. But yeah, should be right though. But we are good to go. I've messed around with settings a little bit, so I should have some smoother frame rates. It still looks pretty good as well. I haven't had to drop anything. I had to drop the RTX stuff. I only have an RTX 2080. I say only have an RTX 2080, that's still a very, very powerful card, but it does struggle with the ray tracing and DLSS and all that stuff a little bit. So, yeah, there won't be ray tracing in this one, unfortunately. If I eventually get around to upgrading, which I don't particularly want to do at the moment, because I've still got a, you know, relatively good build. I will do ray tracing in the future, though, when I, you know, maybe pick up a 3080 or something like that, but they aren't cheap, so... Especially at the moment, and that's if you can even get hold of one. I've got my brother has a 3080 on order, and it's been like a year now that he's had it on order, and yeah, it's nothing. Something else to note, the AI mod does seem to spawn in more mechs than vehicles, so we are going to be fighting more mechs, which is nice. So we're going to get potentially a bit more loot. This Locust is going to be a pain, isn't it? Legging mechs, there's increased salvage throughout the board, but this is balanced by the fact that everything has higher share costs, and I have lost the armor on my back instantly. Okay, I need to deal with these vehicles, I think. They're going to be a problem. And probably think about putting more back armor on. Like the first wave, and I've already lost far too much. The PPCs do have the MechWarrior Online inability to shoot things from close range now, which is quite cool. So we can run under PPCs properly. So it's got a lot more of the the MechWarrior Online features in the game, which I think balances it out a little bit more. Gotta be careful here with that Locust, though. You can see there that the Locust is turning and trying to spread my damage across its entire body. That's one of the AI mods. The AI are pretty good now, and they're going to be a pain to deal with sometimes. A shot. SRM carriers, they are definitely not what you're seeing on the battlefield. Not in light mechs, anyway.
Resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Let's sneak up on them a little bit better. There we go. Don't want to take SRMs to the face. I've already got no back armor. If I lose the front armor, I'm probably losing the mech. We have... let's get you on the Panther, actually. It'll be quicker to kill. Need to watch that Locust, though. Make sure it doesn't get around the back of me, because those machine guns will just crit me out. Yeah, no issue. Engines can be crit, and if you lose your engine, that's GG. So that's the same as MechWarrior Online. Yeah, there's some nice bonuses going on for both us and the enemy. Hopefully we can abuse some of them a little bit. And this is our last enemy, which is good, because I don't want to be around too much longer. Oh, he's getting right on top of me. Go away. Those SRMs could have been useful now. There we go. And time to GTFO. Yeah, we'll jump in. We'll pick up 2-3 missions, I think, to start with, because they're going to be quite quick. And yeah, you get to see what some of these mods are doing a little bit more that way as well. Well, the AI one anyway. Because they've added loads of really cool stuff, and as you can see, we have some mechs, but they are missing engines because we created out the engines and destroyed the center torso. That means these are quite cheap. If you look at a mech that's got an engine, it'll be like 4 million, 5 million. So we've got to bear that in mind when picking up stuff. Yeah, great, there's some Locusts here I can pick up, but at the same time, I can't really use them. So we'll pick up the PPCs. Medium lasers is always pretty good to start off with anyway. Shouldn't need any heat sinks and normally get plenty of them. What else we got? Take the machine guns and the SRM2. We just bought an SRM2, but having another one's not a bad idea. We'll pick up the... Yeah, we'll do one of those. Why not? So, got some nice stuff. Took a bit of damage, but it shouldn't be too expensive to repair at least. So, let's rep up, and we'll take the defense mission here. Yeah, I think that's a good shout. Who's it against? It's against House Curator. Do we want to be targeting them this earlier on? And we're only going to get one salvage anyway. 600,000 payout though. You know, we are going to take this. 600,000 payouts, worth it.
Expect limited visibility and sensor malfunctions on this mission.
Yeah. And then we'll move over to another planet, take another couple of missions up, and see where we go with that. But yeah. It's nice actually restarting a little bit. I kind of miss playing around with light mechs, and these mods allow you to use light mechs into the late game a bit more efficiently. So you can run sort of like light mechs with your assaults and stuff like that, and yeah, it works quite well. I totally messed up that jump. Got to remember that I do still have jump jets on this, and usually run around with jump jets. Oh, we can try some death from above. What if that's in the game? He's too far out.
Target acquired.
Base harass platform. We got light mechs, so let's run around a bit. We can cover the distance, so we'll go out to meet the enemy as opposed to fighting in the base.
Heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Beat all warriors. On our way to us at least. As you can see, the mods do not help my accuracy whatsoever. I still can't shoot to save my life. Ooh. Right, let's jump on this harass laser platform. We have a Locust 1VB, which is pulse lasers. We're going to try and leg that Locust, because I want those pulse lasers. I was not expecting to see pulses quite this early on. But, oh well, what have we got here? It's just a standard spider, yeah. Where am I going, actually? No, I'll go that way. Oh god. Back round this way. Let's hunt down the spider, and then we'll come back round for the... I tell you what, I'm going to hit this Locust, because he's just shooting this Panther, isn't he? Yeah.
Left arm destroyed.
Yours or the Panther's? I said I was going to leg this thing, and it was just me shooting it in the face instead. Want to try and keep those weapons intact so we can get the salvage. I didn't choose salvage though, did I? Let's hopefully they aren't too high salvage costs. Yeah, a couple of pulse early on would be really nice. Right, legged him.
Target acquired.
Onto the spider.
Jump jet fuel low.
Oh, that was terrible. And I jumped right past him. Whoops. Come back here, spider. You fast. Get back here. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we get some more pulse weapons. That'd be really nice. Now I wish I took the salvage instead of the money. I didn't realize there was going to be pulses everywhere. So, pulses this early on. We are definitely going to start thinking about taking salvage straight away then. Got a fire starter. That's actually scary. Another locust with pulses. Okay. Would like a fire starter in the team. They're really good light mechs. Imagine that thing. Just drop the flamers because I think they count as energy weapons. It's got loads of energy slots. Just replace them all with medium pulse lasers. Gonna use your flamers? Ew. Why? What if they wait for you to like overheat and then just tap you with the flamers towards the end? Be a thing, couldn't it? Wrong leg. I need to shoot. No, they are hitting me with a flamer. Ow, 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 ow. And lost an arm. Damn it. Definitely need those medium pulse lasers now. This sucks. Lost 2 lasers already. Oh, wrong leg. Need this leg. Ow. Hit the center torso. So, one more kill. And I'm just out of full damage range of the laser here, which sucks, but there we go. I've panned through it, it's PPC hit. Something that also changes with the AI mod is the skills on the mechs, on the mech pilot. So before, when they got mech skill level, it actually increases like a flat damage of the mech, well, a percent, I think. And in the mod, it doesn't get a damage buff anymore, but they get an accuracy buff, which is, it makes more sense to me. 11 for the Locust, which we can't afford, but there is 3 medium pulse lasers we can pick up. And that's all we got, and there's double Heatsinks already and everything. Oh, I should have taken salvage. We'll have to go with the medium pulse for now. Hope we can find more of those Locusts. I'm guessing we can. And yeah, try and get those. We've got 3 medium pulse lasers. And what would benefit from it the most? I mean, the Jenna would, but it needs 4. And we only have 3. Yeah, I think we're going to leave the Jenna as is, and if we get another medium pulse, we'll switch it over to pulse. The rest just needs... yeah, that's fine. Okay, star map. Defense 2 defense contracts. Yeah, we'll take defense contracts at the moment. That didn't seem too bad at all. It didn't seem like our AI was running through buildings and stuff, at least. So that's a benefit. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. So we've got time for maybe 1, 2 missions, depending how quick they are. Star map. Not star map. Contracts. PR shield against independence, which is good. And we got another Curistus one as well. So we'll do the slightly easier one first. We're going to take full salvagers again, because that seems like the better way to go, so I don't miss out on pulses. We'll wait up and we'll jump into the mission, so we'll be back with that. And here we go.
Enemy forces have broken into Allied territory. and now threaten the facilities at Nav Point Alpha. We are the closest forces in a position to intercept, so let's move out.
Cool. Let's see what is going on then.
We're at target location, and not a moment too soon.
Friendlies detected. We may have a chance to survive this day yet.
I should have added the mod for the guys running about, shouldn't I?
They're heading your way.
Maybe I'll add that in later on. I think that doesn't affect the game at all in the save file, so I can just add that in. But it adds all the people and lasers and missiles and stuff that was supposed to be in the base game. But they got removed for some reason. It might have been a issue between console and PC, like the PC could run it, but the consoles couldn't, because this did come out on the last gen of consoles, right? It might have been that, and that's why it's a mod, so you can add it onto PC if you wanted to.
Additional contacts just cross the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
Serpentine, serpentine. And back over that way. Got some VTOL and another tank, was that? 11 kills is needed. Brass laser platform. We should have a look at Cantina missions earlier as well and do a bit more with that, because we didn't do much last playthrough, did we? That's that dealt with. Where's the next slot coming from? Come on.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Racing. Where are they coming from? Aside. We have a medium mech. Locust. Is a cicada. That's not too bad. It's kind of like a pseudo medium mech. Basically a light. Not really that much more heavily armored. Unfortunately, not a pulse Locust again. I'd have liked one of those, but never mind. Let's run around, kill this guy quick. Nice shot. Ow, ow. Ow. Ooh, its leg armor's almost gone. Yeah, let's finish off the legs then. One leg. They've also changed how legging works, so you can't... They move at half speed when the leg's dropped, same as tabletop. Which is nice, the same as MechWarrior Online as well. So yeah, I think there's a lot of quality of life in this, and a lot more stuff that makes more sense, especially if you come from tabletop into MechWarrior. And a lot of it works a bit more like MechWarrior 4, for example. 3 for that matter as well. I think they use the MechWarrior 4 missile targeting system in the mod as well, which is pretty cool. Spiders. You deal with that. I'll shoot that, and I'll go after the other spider. I won't. I'll shoot this one right here. Go for its legs, because I know the armor's weak on the legs of spiders. Try not to shoot my ally at the same time. Hopefully don't get shot by them either. One leg down. Nice, and then on to the next. He's going for the jump jet stuff, isn't he? we doing? Lost arm again. I think that's going to be happening a lot in the Jenna, unfortunately. They're just... They don't take a lot of hits.
I'm showing no
Nice.
more enemies on the scope, Commander. Well done.
GG. Right, another defense contract here. We'll pick up and jump into that one as well. We got salvage sirs here, didn't we? Yeah. Let's see what we got. And rank 2 already. That was pretty quick. There's a standard engine there. As you can see, engines are more expensive than mechs, so I will pick up the standard engine. Even if we don't necessarily use it, we can sell it. But 240 is actually pretty good. So it's pretty quick. 17.5 tons. LRM 10s aren't too bad, so I will pick those up. Actually, how many? I don't have enough for the other mech. We'll do that. Take some jump jets. I should probably take lasers because I am seeming to run through them pretty quick at the moment. Mechs, loadout, repair all, artwork. How many more mediums do I have? Not many. Can I purchase pulse lasers here? No. Got large lasers. We can always fit the large lasers onto the Jenna as well. Probably need to do something with the engine for that. Maybe downgrade the engine a little bit to get some tonnage back. But yeah. Done the mech market here as well. Locusts. That's got an XL. And Ferro. That's actually really cool. So this is the 1VB. This is the one that we've been shooting at and getting these pulse lasers off. XL 170, Ferrofibrous light, Endo light, engine double heat sinks. This thing's got some shiny stuff on it. Definitely going to be interesting coming across more of those. So anyway, let's wrap up the rest of our lance and go to contracts, and we will take the final contract for today. Or we won't. I did take it, right? No. Salvage says up to 11.
Heavy weather warning is in
We'll
effect,
accept that.
Commander. Your
And yeah, we are ready.
compromised out there.
Gotta wait for the rep, but that's fine. And yeah, we'll jump back in with this mission and... Okay.
Commander, I have received an SOS from the position marked on your tactical display. Enemy forces are advancing on their position, and we are the only friendly forces present in the area. Time to earn our pay.
Easy peasy. So... see what they send us. We want some more of those locusts, don't we? We need some more pulse lasers. If I actually get a kill and I get the potential to pick one up for the shares, I'm going to, because of all that stuff that it had on it. You know, endo steel, ferrofibrous. I'm gonna go stand over here. I think most of that base damage was me, although just seeing the locust crashing through something then, probably not completely just me.
Target acquired.
Wait, where's that coming from? That's above me. I saw something over there for a second, I think. They're sort of aiming that way as well, so yeah, I'm guessing there is something over here. There we go. Got a J. Edgar. Double flamer, medium laser. A full laser burn on him though. I think he got a shot off as well. I've taken a hit to the arm. Come on. Where's the rest of him? Need more. J. Edgar on the other side.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Nice.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location. Stay frosty, Commander.
79%. Yeah, that's all us, isn't it? But stop walking over buildings.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet.
Enemy aircraft inbound. Hostile nearby. Target is done.
Nice. 2 more taken out. 6 more to go. No mechs yet, but hopefully we'll pick one up shortly.
Scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Where are we thinking? Ooh, what's this sign say? Hydron, automatic weaponry. Not just fast, but Hydron fast. There we go, we got some mechs coming in now. We have a flea and Firestarter. I'm gonna leg the Firestarter.
One of us. Mechs.
But I'm gonna deal with that LRM first, because that could cause issues. Actually, I'm 100% certain this LRM will cause issues. And then I'll go after the Firestarter while they deal with the flea.
That makes a junk pile now.
Oh, with it already. Nice. Yeah, if I can get the legs on the Firestarter, I will pick it up if I've got the salvage for it.
Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Oh, we found treasure as well. We'll have to look around for that in a second. One leg down. Got his other leg to go though. There we go.
More hostiles inbound on your position. Get ready for some company.
And get our free loot.
Ready to start pickup operation.
Target.
Brilliant. Payload acquired.
Side of the mountain is that VTOL on?
New target pan.
That Panther?
Contact.
It's out of range. There we go.
Target acquired.
Shared target engaged.
Oof. Does need the full burn of all lasers to take a J. Edgar out. Just missed a tiny bit of it. What is this Panther doing?
The facilities is minor at the moment, Commander. But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here.
Nice.
Well done, Commander.
And GG again. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad at all. See what we get. See if we can pick up that Firestarter. That'd be a nice little upgrade. I don't know what I'd drop for it though. And we got a flamer from the box. The Firestarter is there and it's far too expensive. 17. Yeah, definitely need more share costs, like a lot more. Take the medium laser. We'll just do, I guess, one of these. I'm amazed that there's not other mechs in there, really. I guess I did call quite a few out. Yeah, that'll do. Well, it'll have to do. So yeah, right. Episode 1 of the new playthrough of MechWarrior 5 is done with the mods. If you got any questions about the mods and stuff like that, do leave a comment and ask about them. I will happily answer when I get time to go through the comments. And I will leave links to the mods down below so you can go check them out for yourself. And yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you next time.